Hey guys, what's going on? Ranger Review here, and today we're going to compare both of the Dragon Daggers that have released here in the United States. So on the left here we have the 1993 original Dragon Dagger. There we go. And on the right we have the Legacy Dragon Dagger. You can obviously tell which one's which just by the size of these things. So unfortunately the Dragon Dagger, the original one, doesn't work anymore. It's been a while. I did take out the batteries, and I don't know if you guys can see, but it was kind of rusty on the inside, and that's why I actually tried to clean it, and it worked for a little bit, and then it just died out again for some reason. So let's get to it. Let us go look at the body itself, and you can see the sheer size difference right there, how massive the Legacy Dragon Dagger is compared to the original one. You can see lengthwise that's how big it is. You can see right there, and there is a huge difference. This thing is tons heavier than this one. Obviously this is more made of all plastic. There's really no die cast metal or gold in it, but this one has die cast metal and gold in there. Now if we look at the buttons here, you can see it's just plastic, and the buttons don't really rise above the holders. You can see you can press it and they do give a little bit of feedback, but not a lot. As you can see, there is a green band right here, and it's kind of worn out over the years, so there's that. You have the knob over here, which is all of this dull gold, which mirrors this, and that is actually a button as well, I forgot to mention, which I believe the Legacy Dragon Dagger doesn't have, and it does have some designs on there. And for the battery cover, you can see is just something you lift off. If we go to the Legacy Dragon Dagger, tons bigger, and you can see that the buttons do give really great feedback, and I can put my pinky in there and you can tell that there's some real good space in there. And you can see they added more gold accents around here, and there's that green band but just thinner, and the die cast nub at the end right there. And for the battery compartment, there's none, but they did plug in some holes in there, some screws, so you don't really see them. But to kind of access the batteries, you would take like a pin or toothpick and just hit that little circle right there, and it would just pop out. The tray would just pop out. And like I said before, there's no button right here. It's kind of, right here now. So moving on to the middle of the Dragon Dagger, you can see that the mouthpiece doesn't go down at all. It's just pretty stabilized in there. There is the sound or speaker grill right there. So you can see it's all black with just some lines, and that kind of tube that goes around it, another matte gold finish. And then you can see the dragon coin in there is pretty scratched up and scuffed for a number of years. So there's that, and it's just chrome. It's not plastic. I mean, it is plastic. It's not gold. There's that, and then moving on to the Legacy Dragon Dagger, and this is just beautiful. We do have an on-off switch, as you can see right there, and flip it open, and you can try some sounds on now. So, some role-playing sounds. Okay, and then the mouthpiece over here activates the second set of sounds. So it's more of the TV show ones. That's the first one. And I found out this is kind of difficult to actually put your mouth in, so while pressing these buttons, and this is the Mighty Morphin theme. And then we'll end it right there. To end it, you just press the mouthpiece once again. And going into the speaker grill, that's a little stain right there. It's pretty much feels like plastic, yeah, with some gold chrome on it. And this tube is all die cast metal overlay with that 24 karat gold. Pretty nice. as well as the dragon coin is die-cast material. Very nice. Let's turn that off. Okay, for the blade part of the dragon dagger, you can see is pretty much made of rubber and then plastic throughout. This is one huge thing, and they put paint on it. A little bit of detail on the back, and there's several screws, as you can see, that are exposed to it. And then we have a rounded tip there, and you can definitely tell it's moving, and you can move it anywhere you want, pretty much. And it's fairly small, so there's my hand, fairly small compared to the blade of the Legacy Dragon Dagger. So getting back to the Legacy Dragon Dagger, we have pretty much this nice plastic that actually is matte silver, I want to say, and it shines pretty nicely. You can see the shine right there. The body of the Dragon Dagger is pretty much die cast, and we have some plastic around here that is green. You can see the 24 karat gold overlay on that. Pretty nice. Flip the Dragon Dagger in the back. You can see we have that same gold on top of the die cast, and there's a tip. I kind of really like that tip of the body of the dagger. And they did not make, obviously, this out of die cast metal, so it'd be pretty bad to have that for kids to access to. So it is bendable, but it is fairly pointed. So, and this thing does have weight to it compared to the original Dragon Dagger there. And I want to say that both of these are really good choices for whatever you're trying to do. You're aiming for probably cosplay. This would be great because it's dead on, but it's just way too heavy to have if you're at a convention. This is perfect because it's nice and plastic. You can abuse the crap out of this thing and whatnot. So there's that, and you can see it's fairly abused. I got this from 5 years ago, I think, from Ranger Board. In terms of, display, I seriously think this is definitely worth your money, and these are pretty much readily available. I believe at the time of shooting this video, the pre-orders are still up, so if you do want to grab yourself a Dragon Dagger, you can do that. I got this from California, so it was readily available in stores, so there's always that. These ones, I paid $20 for this. They do range in price. I mean, you can probably find one for $40. I think anything like around $20 to $30 is definitely fair for this condition, at least. For a very nice one, you're probably gonna spend $40 or up. Don't pay more than $80 for this, because people are still getting them. I believe the Midwest just got them, so they're gonna be, I believe, shelf warmers again, just because of that $80 price tag. I don't think parents are gonna be, handing their wallets on that, but definitely a good piece to have in your collection, and it does look pretty fantastic next to the other Legacy items. So it's been me, Ranger Reviewer. Hope you guys enjoyed this review of both Legacy Dragon Dagger and the original Dragon Dagger. It's been me, Ranger Reviewer, signing off. Peace, love Zordon, forgot.
Looking for an excellent place to pre-order the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Pink Ranger? Look no further than BigBadToyStore.com, where they're accepting pre-orders today. Links in the description down below.